All right, Fight Camp. Somewhat of a delay commenting on the Manny Pacquiao-Bradley fight. Haven't seen it. Probably will see it in a few days. So here it goes. Everything that I've said about Manny Pacquiao has already been, everything that I would say or need to say about Manny Pacquiao has already been said. Actually, one of the reasons I'm putting this video up is because Nasiba T. Hill said it was expected of me, and that's why I'm putting it up, okay? Fact of the matter is, all of you know how we see Manny Pacquiao, all right? One of the reasons why I even posted the video on him being a throwback was because in a conversation with Nasiba T. Hill, she just said, you know who reminds me of Roberto Duran. In a conversation on Roberto Duran, she said, you know who reminds me of Roberto Duran. And I asked who, when she said Manny Pacquiao. I always appreciate him, but when she made that mention, I realized that there were other things that needed to be said. And those things have been said. Now that we see Manny Pacquiao dominating Timothy Bradley, and as you know, I'll be honest, I was a little concerned about that because I know Timothy Bradley is not a feather-fisted fighter. Manny made it a lot easier, made it look a lot easier than I even expected. So what are we faced with, all right? What we're faced with is Manny Pacquiao beating a legitimate threat, one of the most dangerous fighters from the lightweight to welterweight and even probably junior middleweight division, all right? Timothy Bradley. Beating him and beating him convincingly, all right? Whoever Manny Pacquiao fights next, I have no idea, all right? So I'm not going to speculate. But he said in reference to Floyd Mayweather several years ago, he said in reference to Floyd, if a fighter is not willing to fight the best available opponent, they should retire. So I'm sure Manny is going to ask if he can fight Danny Garcia. I'm sure he's going to ask if he can fight other fighters. Even fighters that may not be necessarily, he may not be able to forge a contract with. He is going to inquire about that. Meanwhile, what we are faced with is Floyd Mayweather fighting Marcos Maidana, a man who has a caveman style who is perfect for Floyd Mayweather. Ultimately, what is going to happen is Marcos Maidana is going to get hit with Floyd Mayweather's jab and his right hand and his right hand lead. If he gets Floyd on the ropes, the referee is going to break them up, even though he's not holding Floyd. And Floyd is going to get to the center of the ring and continue his particular style. Maidana is going to try to work his way in, and before you know it, Floyd Mayweather wins by a 12-round unanimous decision. People will give him credit for having done it, but Floyd would never have taken that fight with Marcos Maidana if it was not something that was easily winnable. And also people have said, well, Floyd didn't want to fight Amir Khan. He just was putting that out there. No, the fact of the matter is that if Floyd could be made to fight anybody, he would have fought Manny Pacquiao some time ago. No, Floyd really wanted to fight Amir Khan. But people like myself, who he doesn't know, obviously, but people who have my kind of love for boxing, made it known that they would not accept it. So now Floyd has basically backed off on that. Fact of the matter is that I'm quite sure that Floyd and his team hopes that Amir Khan looks very good on his undercard, so now he can sell Floyd groupies on the legitimacy of a fight with a man who up until now has lost 2 of his last 4 fights. So Manny Pacquiao, as I said, one of the greatest featherweights of all time. I will put him at least top 4. Don't know what he's going to do next, but as I've said before, it is not Floyd Mayweather who is the greatest fighter of this generation. It is without a doubt Manny Pacquiao. And no expert, no person less of an expert than Mike Tyson has said the same thing. So I'll quote and leave it at this. Mike Tyson said, when a man said that Floyd Mayweather was the best fighter of his generation, Mike Tyson said, "You are a neophyte of boxing. Anyone who believes that Floyd Mayweather is the most impressive fighter of this generation knows nothing about boxing." This is Mike Tyson, a scholar and one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. I agree. What Manny Pacquiao did is nothing short of fabulous and fascinating, and I'm glad that I've been around to witness one of the greatest fighters of all time. Fight Camp, Sayf, Carman. Train hard, train smart. See you next video.